Hello everyone. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to create a button on any random page. So what do you see here is my application that I've been showing you all until now. I can show you one more time. So this is my application here. I'm using the sample dataset called project from the shared component. I do have quite a few pages over the last couple of weeks. One of the things I could try for today is I want to use this something called interactive temp. So I can show you what I mean here. So what I have done here so far is that I made a interactive report on projects. So the projects are showing, for instance, the ID, project's ID, common text, created by, and so on and so forth. My goal is to add a create button right here on the top right hand side corner. So when people are clicking on the button, and they can be linked to a different page. If you also recall, I did have a form number 15 that I showed you last week. I can show you one more time. Page number 15 here has a entry form. Okay, so if you go to this page here, if I run this page really quick, if you recall, there's an entry form that allows user to enter a new project information. So I want the previous page to be linked to this entry form. So therefore, when users are trying to create, they can just click on the create button, and then that will be linked to a different page. Keep in mind, what I'm showing you here are only how-to. You should justify the reason why you want to use a button, or why do you want to use different data, for your own project. You don't have to do exactly like what I'm showing you here. So one more time. So here's my page. I want to create a button up here. You can also use the button to sort your data. You can also use the button to enter new data, delete the new data, delete some data. Also, you can use it for, for example, for update information as well. So again, this is only for demonstration purposes. So on this page here, I'm going to click on Edit. So now I'm on the editing page, and on the left-hand side here, you still see my, my little page information here, and in the middle here, you see my layout information. So I'm going to go to the content body here. So in the content body here, on the left-hand side here, I'm going to do a click on this. And you do see my interactive temp, right? So you also see my other things here. So I'm just going to click on this under content body, right? So if you click on content body here, this would go to the content body, right? So far I just have one thing, the interactive temp. So I'm just going to do right click on that. And you will see some option here saying create button. Okay. Once you see the create button here, do you see there's something called new down here? Okay, so I don't want to see the new, right? So let's call this to be create. I'm using uppercase because all my other buttons are uppercase, and the label here will be lowercase create as well. You can scroll down, right? So to see some more options, for example, here it says region, right? So region is under interactive temp. The button position, you can also take a look here, right? So there's quite a few different choices here. So I'm going to say top. Perhaps to do the right of the title, you can also do above the region, right? So you can say top and bottom of region. So you can select the ones you like, right? So I'm going to select right of the interactive report. The next one here is saying behavior. I really have nothing else I want to add to the appearance. You can also feel free to change the colors through the cascading style sheet. For behavior here, we'll say action will be redirect to a page in this application, so which will be page number 15. So page in this application, so we'll select page number 15. And clear cache will be going to the same page. There you go. And say OK. Alright. So when you are finished here, you can go down a little bit more and take a look at all the other options here, right? So when you are all finished, you can make sure you save it. When you are running, it's also being saved. So now you can click on Save, Run. So do you see there's a little button here created on the right-hand side? When you click on that, right, so that will link you to a different page, right? So when you say create, I can enter some random things here. So if I enter, for example, this is the name of the project. Name of project will be homework number 15. Number 15, description complete. Homework number 15 at home. Project lead, you can enter your name here. So I'm gonna enter John Doe. Completion date, today, next Tuesday is when the project's due. Created on today's date. Created by John Doe. Updated, I honestly have nothing to say about updated, so be this date as well. Updated by John Doe as well. Once again, these are random information, so you can say create. This is a linking to the project, the one I made last week. And so it's not actually linking to the interactive temp. But if you go to the interactive temp here, so let's see here. So created by John Doe. Do we see that? Yeah, it's showing that all the way down here saying created by John Doe. The previous one wasn't interactive, so you don't see the result. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening.